No tent, tarp, sleeping bag, no shelter. Rain is on the forecast, so I need to find shelter and I need to find it quick. I've been scouring this woodland for natural shelters and thus far haven't really had any luck. In terms of natural shelters, this is the closest I've found so far, but the ground is drenched. There's a river running straight in front of it. And with more rains to come, it's just not appealing to me. Let's keep looking. It's beginning to rain now and everything's super waterlogged down below. So heading for higher ground. So here, this would be a pretty good place to pitch camp ordinarily. Quite good. Look at what we got. Got some ranger bands. They may just come in. I've ducked into this holly bush. I'm glad I did because it's preventing most of the rain from hitting me right now until it gets saturated and then it may just start coming through. But that's not the reason I'm glad I ducked in there. This big old tree may just be the perfect shelter. I noticed this big gap in the tree and I noticed there's light coming in from the other side. So heading around the other side, we've got this big opening in the tree. I'm crawling in. This could be home. It's like a treasure trove. We've got the horseshoe fungus here, and we've got the ranger bands just over that way. So the issue was never the cold. I'm layered up to the gills. And I've even got a waterproof. But if I hadn't have found this natural shelter, it would have been a very wet night. So let's give you a little rundown of the kit. Very minimal. We have the Stanley cook set. Got a pouch of food. Got a head torch. Got a ferro rod. Got a multi-tool. A spork. And a bottle of water. What more do we need? Yeah, so now the rain is just dripping through the holly and we're getting wet. Just behind the tree here, we may be able to use this. This could almost be like a little wood stove. We would be able to make our fire within there. And the benefits of that obviously is we're going to get the warmth from the fire, but it's also going to heat up the metal there and just radiate heat as well. So maybe a win. So we may be able to move this over the other side and get a fire lit in there. We've got to get a fire lit first though. So now I've found shelter, my next priority is fire. So going to be looking around for some materials to get there started. This place is just swamped down, there's little streams running through it. So waterlogged that just huge puddles. Check out this tree, it's huge. Shit bed came down from over there, snapped off, bow, it exploded. The tree comes down in the woods, no one's there to hear it. Does it make a sound? And this one did. This one made a big sound. Ouch, fuck. Oh, that's cut me open. Splinter. I think I found what I'm looking for. This birch here is falling down. It's pretty much an all-in-one for all the materials that I need for a fire. You know, one-stop shop. We got some birch bark. Peel that away. Nice. We can scratch that up, make a bit of dust with it, and ignite that with our ferro rod. But for now, just gotta pop it in my pocket, and where it is wet, it'll dry off with my body heat there. heading to the top of the tree here. We have all the kindling that we need to get it going. Nice and dry, snaps off nice and easy. And obviously we have the fuel here attached to the fuel. Here's the kindling. So I'm going to snap it and take it all back. Kindling and fuel back to our shelter. This will be enough to get us started. Be able to find more fuel around the area of the shelter. Now the good thing about these here bags is the back is padded and you can remove that padding. So I have myself a little seat. I'm able to create a little bit of space in here by removing some of this. And we can actually use this for firewood. So it's not going to be comfortable. There's a few drips here and there, but for the most part, I'm out with the rain, I'm out with the wind, and I can stay relatively dry. So I'm going to take a little break in here, and then we'll think about getting a fire on. Fortunately, the rain passed over without too much of a problem. Spending the rest of my time acquiring more firewood, preparing for the cold night ahead. Obviously, always beneficial to collect firewood that's snapped and just snagged onto the trees here. Snagged into the branches. Or dead standing, because that's going to be drier than whatever is left on the ground. All that firewood on the ground, all that dead wood, it's just going to be soaking up that moisture. It's just not going to burn all that well. I went back and collected the inner tube / ranger band. I'm going to take some of this simply to use as a flame extender. But when I light that birch bark up, I can add this to it, and it's just going to hold that flame just a bit longer and allow me to play with the fire a bit more. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. Wow, not too long, it's just back in the summer. Cheeky monkey though, huh? Cheeky monkey. Get off. Is it off? Just developing my little birch shavings pile right now, and as I pulled out my ferrocerium rod, I noticed I forgot that I put a duct tape handle on here, so that's always a backup. So I've moved the barrel up more, and as you can see, the top of the fire is hitting the top of the barrel and it's being pushed out towards me. And inside our little tree here, yeah, it's warming up. As you can see from a side view, the flames are just hitting the top of the barrel and just flowing out. Gonna get a coffee on, dying for a coffee. Thing is, I don't have enough water for coffee and to heat up the ration. So I've only got enough for like 2 coffees, so I'm gonna have a coffee now, coffee in the morning. Gonna have to eat the ration cold. It ain't that nice hot anyway. Obviously the other good thing about this fire in the barrel is if it does rain tonight, my fire is going to be that much more protected, and yeah, it's working really well. It'll get really hot. Fire's still going strong. Super warm in here. Really good. Sheltered from the wind, sheltered from the rain, and heated by our little barrel fire. So I'm gonna sit back, enjoy this, and hopefully at some point tonight I'll get some sleep. Currently 4 degrees, 0 degrees with the wind chill, but fortunately we're out of the wind. Try to keep the fire going as long as possible. It lasted till about 2:30 in the morning, and then I gave up because looking for firewood in the dark, it's a headache. So the hot coals kept going for a while, and once I was pretty warm after that, I just threw on a waterproof because I can't say it enough. If you need to trap body heat, throw on a waterproof. So it's going to be getting light soon, and you can get the fire going again soon and make a coffee. Make that one coffee. So it wasn't a massively comfortable evening. It's a survival shelter. It's never going to be comfortable, but I've got a good roof over me, and I'm very shielded by the wind. But yeah, sleeping, sat up. This is the second overnight where I've slept sat up. It's not becoming a theme. No way. So I'm going to finish up this coffee, let the fire burn out, discard of that, and then I'll be getting out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Coffee.